me backward. Exactly. So please and please let us try to cooperate, and I believe I will try as much as possible to make you enjoy the class more than that of yesterday. So without wasting much of our time, let's get started. All right. Now, in today's class, I'm talking about functions and formulas. Now, basically, if you are talking about the functions we use in Excel as data analyst, we have the text functions, we have the date functions, we have the lookup functions, we have the conditional conditional function, yes, where we are talking about if and or a logical function. That is perfect what I'm supposed to use. And what else? We have a quite number of functions, but the one we make is of mostly text, dates, lookup, logical function. Wait, am I still sharing my screen? Oh, I haven't. Is my screen up?
No.
Okay. I'm sorry, please. No, let me start sharing. So I believe everyone should be seeing my screen by now. Please let's confirm you can see my screen.
I can see.
Now, this is what we are going to be talking about in today's class. Let me show you the functions. You can see now we have the text function, we have the date functions, we have the logical function and the lookup functions. Exactly. So we try as much as possible to cover them. When we are not able to cover up, I'm going to refer you to where you'll be able to catch them up. Exactly. Okay, so we'll be starting with the text function. Then we move to the date function. So probably we stop at logical function. Then next week, Saturday, God sparing our life, we are going to start with lookup function before we move to the conditional formatting. Is that okay with us? Now let's get started. Okay, I'm coming. I want to bring this to our screen. Where's my textbooks? Please, for now, let's just stop chatting, please. So you can pay maximum attention to the class, except if you have anything you want to say, maybe you want to call my attention to something. For now, please stop chatting. Exactly. So let's get started. Now, we want to talk about what function for combining text. Now, in Excel, we have 4 functions we use for this. Okay, let me say 3 functions and a formula. Now, let me quickly tell you the difference between a function and a formula. Now, if I do this equals to 2 plus 3. Okay, before I even go there, let me tell you something. In Excel, whenever I want to introduce a formula or a function, you start with what equals to sign. That means if I want to use a function, I'm going to call out the function with equals to sign. Now, why? Because I can type, for example, I can type some. If I type some here, my result is going to start as ordinary. I'm just typing. I can say 2 plus 3 like this. 2 plus 3. My result will take as I'm just typing. But once I start to equals to sign, So it's equals to sign you used to call out what your function or your what or your formula. Exactly. Now, how am I going to go about it now? I want to tell you the difference between what a sum and a function. Now I want to add 2 and 3 together. Now, there is a function in Excel that can do this for me. And what's that function? Which we call it what sum function. So if I say equals to sum, I'll just say this, comma, this. I will close bracket, then enter. You can see I have 5. And I can also say equals to 2 plus 3, like this. Now we say enter again. You can see I have 5. Now, so this first one, you know that it's like what? It's like a what? An inbuilt something that actually perform the function of what? Of addition for me. So this sum has actually what? It has been built in into the inside the what? Excel function. This sum has been what? Built what? Inside what? Excel function. So this sum function what? It is performing the what? The function of what? Addition. While this one is the normal way we know, you and I know, the way we add what? Numbers, 2 plus 3. So this is called a formula, while we call this a function. Exactly. Same as saying if I want to times, we call it what? Products. I can say 2, 3. You can see, so this function is also what? Performing the work of what? Of multiplication. And we also have our normal way of what? Saying 2 equals to 2 times 3. You see it? So, sorry. Those ones that have been built inside the Excel function, inside the Excel software, we call them what? Functions. Why the one we type, like the way we know it ordinarily, we call them what? Formula. I believe this is clear. Now, without wasting too much of our time, let's move to today's topic. Now, I want to combine tests. In Excel, we have, let me say, 3 functions and a formula for doing this. 3 functions and a formula for doing this. Now, let me come here. F equals to, okay. The function we use, we have what you know as concatenate. Concatenate. We have concat. We have concat operator. Yes, concat operator. We also have what? Text join. Exactly. Now, let me just start with this. Query. Okay. ECG. Then let me just call some other names. Let me look for names there so I can just type them. Okay, Lukman Olaide Shimolani. Lukman Olaide Shimolani. Lukman Olaide Shimolani. Now, so yesterday I was explaining something to things we call them what delimiter in Excel. If you do not forget, I told you yesterday. Now, let me just quickly tell you something. You see, in this place, I'm going to be explaining. You see, concatenate and concat, they are the same thing. They are what? The same thing. Exactly. Concat operator and text join are what is a bit different. Now, if you are not using Office 365, you cannot use text join. Please don't draw me back on that. You cannot use text join if you are not using Office 365. But I think if you are using Office 2021, you should be able to see text join there. But from 2019 downward, I'm not sure text join is on it. Exactly. But you can use what? The remaining what? 3 things. And they perform the same function. They do the same thing. Now, how do we go about it? I told you yesterday that whenever we have something we call delimiter, right? Now, let me not tell you something. Whenever we are using a function in Excel, whenever we are using a function, if you want to type anything, now I'm going to tell you something. You see in Excel, there are something called we reference cell and what now. Yesterday I talked about cell referencing. What about once you click on what it ordinarily what we mean by reference what just clicking on what a particular cell like this. So I can just say equals to this. What I do, I reference the cell, right? Now that is it. So whenever you are using function, most times we reference cell, but whenever we have, sorry please, whenever we have a reason for us to type anything at all, whenever we have a reason for us to type anything at all, either letter or we want to type any delimiter, it must be in what? It must be quoted. It must be quoted. Now let me explain. I have equals to concatenate. Is that clear? Now then I have, the way I'm going to write it is Corey space so ACG. You and I know that, right? Corey, comma. But there is no space between Corey and ACG. So my space is going to be about my text too, right? Now, look, I've typed my text. I've typed my space. Bam. This is then ACG, close bracket, enter. Now, what do you notice? Everything is jam-packed. But I already added what? My space. Why? The reason why it is like this because of what? I did not put my space note in a double quotation mark. I did not quote it. Now let me quote it and let's see if it's going to show or not. Enter. Do you see it now? Please, do you see it now? So that is how to go about it. Exactly. Concat. I'm going to leave concat because of time. Now, concat operator. In this concat operator now, it's like a formula we are going to be using. And the function we call it concat operator is the and sign. And sign is what we call it concat operator. Let me come again. And sign is what we call concat operator. Is that clear? Now, in this one, now we are not going to use space. I'm going to be using what? Let me say I want to use hyphen. Now, that equals to Corey and hyphen. Let's see if it's going to work. And OSCG. Enter. This is it throws error. Why is it throwing error? Because of this hyphen. Now let me put my hyphen in a double quotation mark now, and let's see if it's going to work. No, I want to use quotation mark. And did it work? Yes. Hope you all can see now. Hope you all can see it now. Now then we have text join equals to text join. Now, if I'm talking about text join, what do I mean? You see, if you're talking about text join, the first is going to ask for is the delimiter. Like, okay, what do you want me to separate? What do you want me to use in separating each of the columns? Exactly. Now, or each of the words. Now, what I want to is, let me say, I want to use at. Yes, Corey at OSCG. That's what I want to use. So all I say, I will say what my delimiter is what is at. Will I just type it like this? No, it must be quoted. It now be open quotation mark at, close quotation mark, comma. Now ignore empty cell. True. Text one. So instead of just typing and clicking and saying comma, I can swipe in this one. You can see it. I swipe it there. Now what can you see? Corey at OSCG. Exactly. Now, but what if I did not put this at in a double quotation mark? Let's see if it's going to work. You see, it is throwing what error. Please, I hope this is clear to every one of us. So I believe we all have gotten this aspect now. So don't let us waste our time. Then let's move to what function for splitting text. Function for splitting text. Now, so this, let me quickly teach you something again. Whenever you use a function, let me show you something. You see, I use function here. Let me do this one. I applied function here, right? Yes. Now, whenever you use a function in Excel, whenever at all, you use a function in Excel, if you should copy that particular range of cell and say you want to paste it, let me tell you something. What you're actually copying is not it's not what is inside. It is the function you are copying. Now let me click on Control V. What do you notice? Everything is going to become what? Empty. Why? Because it is the function I'm copying and not what is inside it. Exactly. Now, what now happen here? This is what is going to apply the function to these two words cells also. Exactly. No, but it is curiosity I need. It is not the function. How am I going to do that? It is simple. Just say Control C. Now, instead of you what using Control V directly or pasting directly, just right click from this paste option. Now you now come to what value like this and paste it. Let me come again. Let me come again. Whenever I applied a function on the range of cells, exactly. If I want to use the function, if I want to use the value, now, whenever I'm copying like this, automatically what my Z is copying is the function I apply, not the value. So if I just click here and press Ctrl V, it is a function my Z is going to apply. Exactly. But that is not what I want. What do I want? What I actually want is the value. So instead of just clicking, pressing Ctrl V directly, I'm going to right click. Now we say what? It is value I want you to paste. Exactly. Now it has pasted the value. Is that clear? Now, so that I want to do, I want to separate this text. Now we have a lot of functions for separating this text. We have the left, we have the mid, we have the right, we have the text before, we have the text after, we have the text splits. Exactly. Yes. Now, how do I go about this? Now, let us assume I want to extract the first three letter in this name. How am I going to do? Just say equals to left, equals to left. Then what? The first is going to ask for is what? Is the text. So I'll say this is the text, comma. How many number of characters? I want to extract what? The first three characters. Then I say enter. Exactly. And I use my autofill as simple as that. Exactly. Now let me quickly explain something. You see, whenever you are starting with left is going to start counting from this first letter, which is Q. O will be the second, W will be the word third. Same thing goes to right. If I want to start from right, what the number one for right will be what? This I. Number two will be J. Number three will be I. Number four will be S, like that, like that, like that. Exactly. Now let me go to right. I will just equals to right. Now just click on the text like this, comma. Then the number of characters will be what? I want 3. So the character it has extracted what? The 3 for me. You see it? Now that is how to go about that. Now the next one is mid. The next one is what? Is mid. How do we use mid? Is any comments on me being too fast? Okay, there's no comments on me being too fast. So it's fine, right? Hello, is it fine with is it fine? Okay. Okay, thank you. So we can continue then. Now, so that's how to give it. Now, but mid, one thing about mid is that what the only reason why mid is different from this is that mid is going to be asking you, okay, where should I start the extraction from? Mid is going to say what? Where do you want me to start the extraction from? You know, this one start from the left, this guy start from the rightmost, leftmost, and the rightmost. But mid, so we say, okay, we want to start the extraction from what? From the middle. Now, the middle does not know where we want it to what? To take the middle. Is that clear? So it's not going to be asking us, where do you want me to start from or what? Where do you want me to start my extraction from? Exactly. So we just say equals to mid like this. So I'll click on the text. I want you to start the extraction from what? Let me say from the seventh. The seventh, yes. So for ACG now, where is it going to start from? Okay, let me say the 8. Because the 7th, if I say Korea ACG, Korea is 6 letter words, the space is going to be the 7th, the O is going to be the 8th. So I want to start from what? From OACG. Then I started just 3 what? Character for, okay, let me start for this time around. 8, then number of character 4. Please, for mid, the first thing is what? The text you want it to start from, comma. The next thing is what position do you want it to start the extraction from, comma. Then the number of character you want it to extract. So, and I told you it's good now. And if it wants to start the extraction, it is from that particular position you ask it to start from. That's where it's going to start the extraction from. What do I mean? Now I said start from what? From the 8th character. And O is the 8th character. So it's going to start from what? From that O will be the first letter is going to what? Start from me. Exactly. So for this first one, it's going to start what? O, yes, for me. O is the 8th character. Then I said 4. So it now be what? OYES, like that. Then what? We close the bracket and enter. Can you see it? Then it works fine. Exactly. So that's that on that. You see on this text before, text after text, please. I'm not sure most of you can use it because you are not using the strict system. But don't worry, I'm going to tell you where you can actually get it. Yes, I'm going to tell you at the end of the class. Okay, so this, please just take note of them. This and this. Don't worry, I'm going to tell you how we are going to go about it. Now, function for change case. Let us move to function for changing case. Now, how do we do this function of changing case now? Let me copy this again, and I come here and say Ctrl V. Now, we have the upper for capital. We have the lower, then we have the what? Proper. Now, upper means what? Change everything to capital letter. So if I say equals to upper like this, it's going to what? This, enter like that. Can you see it? Everything become what? Capital letter like that. Then equals to lower like this, close. Everything become what? Small letter. Exactly. Now proper noun. You know what is not proper noun? Proper noun means that start the first letter with capital letter. So if I say equals to proper like that, text, enter, and then like this. I believe this is clear to every one of us. I believe this should be clear to every one of us. Now, okay, now let me quickly hear from you. Now, is it clear? Is there anything you did not get? Oh, Chukwemeka, you have a question. Omataya has a question. Please, can you quickly raise up your hands? Chukwemeka and Omataya, so you can be given the mic. Chukwemeka and Omataya, please raise up your hands so you'll be given access to the mic. Okay. Yes. Omataya, you can go on, please. Omataya, please, you can go on.
Thank you so much. Yes, so my question is just the why is it that you're not using the double comma apostrophe, or what do you call it, while you are doing when you were doing the concat and all that? Is it no? Please,
I
can you
use it.
Yeah, the next one after the concat. What did
Okay,
if
that is the. I've told you that it is. No, I actually use it. Okay, I told this one is like what? It's like a formula, not a function. So the and is what's called the concat operator.
Okay.
So like if I say equals to 2 plus 3. Do you get it?
So I'm talking about the left, mid, and right. You didn't use the double comma.
Okay, this is it. You know, I said that whenever we are typing, if it is letter or any of the symbol, you know, this one is number now. You don't get it.
Okay, I'm with you. I'm listening.
Now, and again, let me tell you something. Let me tell you the secret. The secret is this: is that you know, I actually want this one to show. That is why I'm putting them in quotation mark. Yes or no? Now I want this hyphen to show. That's why I'm putting a quotation mark. Abi?
Okay. Yes.
Is that not
Yes.
so?
Yes.
Now
Yes.
I want this space to show. That's why I'm putting it in a quotation mark. Yes or yes?
Okay.
I want this art to show. That's why I'm putting it in a quotation mark. Right? Now,
Okay.
this three, is it that I want this three to show, or I'm using that as an instruction? Amatayo?
Which one?
These three that you're talking about. Is it that I want you to show,
Okay.
like I want you to
No,
appear,
you
or I'm
want you
giving
are
you as
using
an
it as
instruction?
it's just an instruction. You don't want it to
Thank you
show.
very much. So is
Okay.
it clear now?
Okay. Okay. I think I get
Yeah.
it now. All right. Thank you so
Thank
much.
you. So Chukwemeka also. So then you can continue. So you can continue. Chukwemeka, I did not talk about concat operator. What's different? I thought they are doing the same thing. Actually, they are doing the same thing. Exactly. They are doing the same thing. Okay, Chukwemeka, I believe that is the question. Okay, this one is Chidi. Hey, Chukwemeka, oh, let me check. Okay. Chukwemeka, you can speak now. You have access to the mic. Chukwemeka, one. If I count five and do not speak, I'm going to continue the class. So
Hello. Yeah, good afternoon. Good afternoon, sir.
good afternoon. Good afternoon.
My question
Yes,
is
I'm
that's the mid one. That's for functions of for splitting text. The mid guy.
yes,
I remember.
yes.
Please, can you please go back to that point where you did the practical
This.
practical work there? So you were counting. I remember you counting your text, and you said you wanted it to start from the eighth character
Yes.
in the name. So I want to ask, if you count properly, where it started was actually the seventh. If you count
No,
it properly, I just want to know
it's
if
actually
the
not seven.
space.
Space itself is a
the
character.
space-
You know, I told you yesterday that space is a character.
Okay, the space is also a character.
Yes, I told you yesterday.
Okay, okay, thank you. I
All
didn't
the
get that.
delimiter are
Thank
also characters. You're welcome.
you.
So now, thank you. So let us
Okay,
continue. So all the delimiter are also
thank you.
characters. No, you're welcome. Now we are moving to function for cleaning text. We have function for finding text. Now, is it for this function for cleaning text? I only have access to, I can use stream now, but I'm not sure I don't have any data that I can use clean for. But I'm going to explain that clean for you. Now, how does it work? This is it. Now, there are sometimes you might want to collect data from people and you just give them that, say, okay, type your name yourself. Oh. Some people will start with equal with space like this and start typing. Some people will type Korea and put like 1 million space between Korea and OSCG. Exactly. Some people will write Korea, after writing Korea, then they'll just put just one space, then OSCG, like this. No, they will now put like 1 million space after it again. Do you know all these space? I've told you now that all these are also what characters, right? Now, let us assume we want to use these names in what? In a function. You see all these spaces, they are going to be giving you what? And some they are going to be not even an issue, some issues. Is that clear? So for us to get rid of all those space, that is why we have a function called what? Trim function. Is that clear? A function called what? Trim function. Please, I'm coming. Now, so thanks. Now, so how do I remove all this space? The way I remove it is very simple. I'll just say equals to, there's a function called trim function. Trim function. So I'll just say equals to trim like this. Then I'm going to remove it. Enter. Can you see it now that everything is now okay? Is that clear? So that's that together. Just say equals to trim, then what? Click on it. Now the other function is called clean function. Now what does this clean function does? This clean function, its own works is there are some functions we call them non-printable characters in Excel. Let me quickly check my phone. Probably I have any of these text function. So if I do, I'm going to send to my PC. That if I don't, it's on the second system. So let me check. Okay. Nope. Okay. I'm coming up. I want to check so I'll be able to explain the claim. Let me try to send this to my PC first. Don't let us waste our time. Let's just continue. Please note this clean function also. Please note it. Note that clean function also. Exactly. Now let us continue. I've told you concat, text before, text after, text splits, clean, right? Please note them all. Now we have function for finding text. Now in this one, it is very, very simple. But you just have to know the difference between them. Exactly. Now let me bring my Korea ACG now. I will intentionally, okay, let me even type it. Intentionally, I want to type it in some ways. Korea Y. Then I will say, oh yeah. Like that, yes. Now this will solve. Now, so whenever we're talking about what function for finding text, we have two functions we use for that. We have what we know as what as the search function, and we have what we know as a find function. Search function and find function. Now, on this search, you see this search. What's about this search? Search is not case sensitive. And what is the work of this search and find? Their work is just one thing. Go and get me the location, the place value of this particular character I'm giving you. Go and get me the what? The place value of this particular character I'm giving you in the text it contains. Now, equals to search like this. Now, what am I looking for? I'm looking for what? My what? Let me say I want to look for what? For Y. Yes. Let me type small letter Y. Small letter Y. Now, within text. This one, I will not say the difference, so I just want you to talk for me. Is that clear? Now, again, equals to search. I want you. You really want to tell me what you notice. Is that clear? Now, equals to find. What am I looking for? Small letter Y also. Can this close bracket enter equals to find capital letter Y within text, this text, close the bracket enter. Now, please, on a fast pace, just 2 or 3 people should just raise up their hands. Now, what do you notice in that thing? Now, what do you notice here? What do you notice? Musola, please help me to give my access to just 2 people. And if you know you can drop your one in the chat, drop it. Please. Please, if you know you want to talk, please raise up your hand so you can have access to the mic. Chukwemeka, you can go
on. Thank you. I noticed that the search function is not case sensitive, whereas the find function is sensitive.
You are very, very intelligent. Thank you very much. You got it right. This search is not case sensitive, but find is case sensitive. That is why when I search for what small letter Y, you just look for the first Y and tell me the position of the Y. Now you see, when I use both small letter Y and capital letter Y, what do you notice? It gave me the same thing. Why? Because it's just going to spot the first Y, either it's capital letter or small letter. It doesn't care. Exactly. But find is actually case sensitive. When I asked for what small letter y, what happened? It ignored this first y, which is capital letter y, and gave me what? And look for what? This small letter y, that was giving me what? The sixth position. Then for this find, it just gave me the first one, which was capital letter. Now let us imagine I'm now requesting for what? Okay, let's imagine I'm requesting for what? Capital letter O using find equals to find. Okay, I have capital letter O there. What do I have? There is no that. Okay, let me. I'm looking for capital letter E. There's no capital letter E there. There's what? Capital letter E like this. Then from what? From this text. What do you notice? It's not why? Because what? There's no capital letter E there. So it's going to say what? It's going to throw an error, which means it does what? It is not available. Clear or not? Clear or not, everyone? Is it clear? Please drop in the chat button. Chat box. Please, is it clear, everyone? Clear, okay, thank you. Let's continue. Yep. So the next thing we want to talk about is function for what? Removing and replacing text. Yes, function for what? For replacing text. You see, whenever we're talking about function for replacing text, first thing you need to know what is that what? This one is also what? Case sensitive. Please know that first. We call the function substitute. Substitute. It is case sensitive. Exactly. Now let us use the same career as you. I'm using my name as an example. Now equals to substitute. Exactly. Now let me say I want to replace my capital letter Y with L. I will just say capital letter Y. No, capital letter Y. Then what? Oh, no, sorry. The first thing is going to request for is text. I'm sorry, please. Please always take note of this thing. Capital letter Y like this, comma. What is now text? L, capital letter L. Comma. Then what is my okay? Old text is what am I doing like this? It's capital letter Y now. Then new text is now what? I want to put what? With what? L. Let me use small letter L. Yes, let me small letter L like that. Now let me quickly explain something to you. You see this thing called instance number. It has its own usage. I'm going to use this instance number now. Now, the explanation I give you on this instance number here, you can apply it to generally anywhere you are using a function Excel and you see instance number. It is the same thing it's going to be working as. Exactly. So, now just close it and say enter. Now, what do you notice? Everyone? Notice that this calculator has been changed to what? L. Exactly. That is it. Now let me try to change my small letter the white word. So let me say Z. Exactly. Z. And let's just see what's going to happen. Capital letter Z. You see, this one has been changed to Z. This one also to Z. Now let me now say, okay, you know I now have small letter S there. So now let me say I want to change what small letter S and let's just see what's going to give us. Equals to what? Substitute. Now where is the text? This is the text, right? Comma. What is my old text? Small letter S. In which you and I know what it is not there. Small letter S. Now, comma. I want to replace with what? With let me say how. Okay, let us see how. Then let me close it and say enter. What happened? Did the S change? Did anything change? No. Why? Because there is not any what small letter S there. So it's not going to what return what is having here initially. That's what it's going to what return for me. Do you see it now? This one is not going to throw an error. You should just what replace what was existing in this particular cell is just going to replace and return it for us. Exactly. Now let me now explain this instance number for you. Let me explain the instance number. This instance number, what does it mean? What it actually means out if you want to bypass something, you use that your instance number. What do I mean? You know, I have how many words do I have? I have 2 Y's, right? Now let us assume I don't want this my first y to change to z. It's only the second y I want to change. I'll just say what? 2. What do you see? Oh, we don't get it. Let me come again. I have one small letter y here. I have another small letter y here. So I don't want my first small letter y here to change. It's only this second small letter y I'm going to change. Now this my y is the first y now, and this one is the second y. So I will now bypass this particular one and say what? I'm starting from what? I will just say what? 2. That means if you have if you want to change any y, start from the second y. That means if I have like 5y here, it's going to start what? Every other what y will be changed to what? To z, except the first one. This start number means the position I want you to start, I want you to effect the change. Exactly. It does not mean that if I have another y in this particular cell now, that one is not going to change. No, it's going to change. Exactly. Now, let me even assist by putting under small y. Let me put this one into small y. Now, what do you notice? Oh, sorry. This instance number is representing the particular one you want to change. Sorry, please. I'm very sorry. So it's going to affect what? The particular number you give it to. I think it is only in which one? I think it is in probably one of these texts that works like that. Exactly. This instance number means what? The particular position you want to change. Please, I'm very sorry for that error. Is that clear? So just like that, you can see it. It's only something that is going to affect. But had it been I did not put these two there, everything will be affected. Everything will be affected like that. You can see it. Please, I believe this is clear to every one of us. Clear or not? Please, then we leave text function. Clear or not? Please let me hear. Let me see. Clear. Not too clear. Wow. Okay. Who has question? I think. Okay, Peter, go on. Peter, please go on. Peter, go on. Just 3 people are going to talk now. Please, others. Blessed Nelson, Atinuke, please drop your own question in the chat box, please. Now, Peter, please, you can go on. If I can't clear and not talk, I'm going to give another person the access. 1, 2, 3. Then please, Osana, please. Okay, Osana, you can speak. Osana, oh, can you hear me at all? I think she's not there. Please collect the mic address from her. Blessed, you can speak. Blessed, please, you can speak.
Okay, yeah, thank you so much. Yes, my question is that for the substitute function, is it only used to like replace characters like Y, R, like can't you replace like a whole text? Like for instance, now if I want to replace, yes, like koi or something.
No.
Okay, just for like single characters, right?
Let me get you. Let me see. If I want to replace the whole of Kobe, right? Okay. Let me see. I want to
Yes.
replace the whole of Kobe like this. So what? Okay, let me replace the outside like this. You see, it's not going to work.
Oh, okay. So does that mean there's another function to do that?
Yes, I believe this one should replace that. Does it? I've actually not tried something like that before. Let me try it. Let me just output it. This one does not even require this thing. This one is going to work. Can this one work?
Oh, okay. So I using like defined replace. All right, no problem. Thank you so much.
You're welcome. Now, one more question, then we move. One more question, we move. Osana, you did not speak. Atinuke, okay, Atinuke, please let Atinuke speak also. Then we call it. Now let me check the chat. Atinuke, please speak. Okay, so if I have 7 white, but I only want to replace just the third to fifth and leave the rest unchanged. Sorry, I've been talking since. I'm sorry. Now, Matunika, I saw your message. I saw your question. That when do you know when to reference yourself first and writing? No case do you know when to reference yourself first when writing a formula or that reference an alphabet. You see, this thing is it's just a matter of how let's say it's how do I even want to explain this thing? Let me just tell something. Please, as much as you can, please, as much as you can, please, I'm begging you, please be learning every day. As much as you can, please and please be learning every day. Datakliq has a channel. You can go there. Go and watch our previous videos. Myself, every day now, since August 1st, I have a channel. So the name is Learn with Corey. Since August 1st, I've been dropping, like, I will drop it like 5 minutes, less than 10 minutes video on anything on Excel. So some of this thing I'm telling you, probably that's why you are going to watch it because of the time. Exactly. So this channel, I drop Excel video every day on my channel. You can go there, yes, on YouTube. Go to Datakliq. We have Datakliq also as well. A channel on YouTube. Go there every day. Sorry, I say every day. We have some previous classes there. You can go and watch them. Myself, every day. Like, you are going to meet like today is 11th. Right? You are going to meet like 12 videos on my channel. This is the name of the channel. Exactly. Please try to learn as much as possible every day, even if it's just one thing you're going to learn, or just 3 minutes video on YouTube. And you have a lot of channels, a lot of other channels you can watch. You can actually watch, learn from. Please, I'm begging you. Try to learn every single day. You see, there are some things that it is when you start learning and practicing, you start getting them. Like this question, I don't even know how to explain this question. I actually get what Atinika is trying to what she's trying to delve out here. But the thing is, I don't know how to put the explanation. The place is what once we start using this thing, you get to know people. This one I'm to what type, this one I'm to reference. Please, I hope you understand me. Please, as much as possible, do that. That's my channel. You can subscribe. I drop video. In fact, before 9 o'clock a.m. every morning, I drop video. Exactly. You can go through the past video. That takes to color most of the things. So there are some things that we've not even covered in this class that are on that channel. And there are some that will still be up there. Exactly. Please, as much as possible, you have a lot of resources on YouTube you can learn from. Please, I'm begging, be learning every day. By this way, you are going to be assisting yourself and to make this journey easy for you. You see, it is not a matter of how far, it's a matter of how well. Is that clear? Is that clear? Please, I'm begging you. So that is just it. What else? And someone is asking that if you want the second and the fifth, okay, let's just clear something out here now. There are something that myself I've not even tried them out. That is one of the advantages of learning, of teaching actually. You tend to even learn some things that you might not even take note before. No. Okay, let me assume I have how many. Okay, let me write a name like this. Let me write Then I have A like this. Now, how many do I have? I think I have like 7, right? So I want to change only the third, second, third, and fourth. Okay, let me say equals to substitute. I've actually not practiced something like this before, but let us try if it's going to work. Then this small letter A. Then I want to replace your. Let me say I want to replace it with M. With M. Now the instance number. Let us just open the bracket and say what 2. Okay, 3, 4. Let us see if it's going to work like this. You see, it does not work. Come, let me try to check if it's going to work. It does not work. So let me see if it's. I've not done something like this before. So, but let us just check if it's going to work. It does not work. Okay. Another thing I think I can do is this. Let me do it like this. If it does not work like this, then I'm going to try on that one method. If it doesn't, then that means it can't. The notification is disturbing me. So let me say 2 for like this. It does not work. So that means you can't do it in that way. So I believe I've answered your question. Is that clear? So I believe I've answered your question. The sub formula is not case sensitive. It is case sensitive. I told you now it's case sensitive. It's case sensitive. I've told you it's case sensitive, please. Sub formula is case sensitive, please. Let's just continue, please. Now let us go to the date function. Date function. Please, for now, I'm not going to be taking any question again. We have just a few minutes left. Now let me start from here. You see, one thing you should know first is that date in Excel is not the way we write date in Nigeria. If you want to write date in Excel, this is the format: DG YYYY, like that. Exactly, that is the format. Now, so please take note of that. Now, so today's result is 11th of August, right? So that means this is where I'm going to write it. What again? I hope the message is not from me. So I don't want you to be. That's why I said I don't want you to chat, please. Yes. If you want everything to change, you don't need the instance number. Deji, that is what I said. Once you start, Deji, this question, no vex for this my own question. All of this formula and function that you've taught us now in the real life world, when do you know which functions to use? Okay, people are taking us too far. You don't want us to complete this thing today. Please let me quickly show you something. Okay, let me stop sharing my screen. Then I'm going to show you something now. I'm coming now. I want to get you something. Deji, please unmute yourself. Musala, please help me to give the access to speak, please. Have you done that? Deji, unmute yourself, please. Does he have access to the mic? No. Deji, can you speak now? Please, Deji, confirm you can speak now. I've given you access to the mic.
Yes, hi, good afternoon.
Good afternoon. Now, so this is, you're working as a secretary in a particular organization. Is that clear? Now, you have this data sets. You have the first name and the last name. And your company said they want the full name. Which function are you going to apply to this? Deji, I'm waiting.
Sorry, say that again.
You have a function. This is the first name. This is the last name. Your company said they need the full name of those that was, let me say it's an application. Those that apply. How are you going to do it? Will you start typing it one by one?
No, you wouldn't.
Who
So
can
that's
assist,
where
please?
the
Who can
function
assist?
comes in.
Eh?
That's where the function comes in.
Now, so which function are you going to use?
I'm thinking.
Who can assist, please? If you should not from my hand now, just learn this thing today. Who can assist you?
Concatenate.
Concat function. Now, I believe this has answered the question.
Okay.
Is that clear?
Okay. Okay. All right then. Thank you very much.
Has it?
Yes, it does. I guess. Well, I mean, I guess because yes. Okay. Well, it has answered it. But to be honest.
Okay.
Thank
Good.
you very much.
So you're welcome. Now, so let us continue. That's why I said you have to learn every day. So the more you learn, the more you actually know where to apply this and so and so function. Exactly. So that is it. Now let us move, please. Time has come. Now, so this is, let me now. So this dates now. I want to extract the dates, the day. I want to extract the months. I want to extract the what? The year. Is that clear? Am I going to do that? If you want to know the day, just say equals to day, just extract the day like this, then you click on this, then you say enter. You can see it. If you want to extract the month, just say equals to month, then you say enter. Click on this, then you say enter. Then if you want to extract the year, just say equals to year.
One more
Enter.
stuff.
Who is this? Hello, who is that? Please don't speak yet, please. When I'm done, you're going to speak. Is that clear? So that's how to go about this. Is that clear? You can see it now. There's another function you use. We call it we can use text method to actually extract it. But this is the best way. Is that clear? Now, another thing is what, let us assume I want to count the number of days between two dates. Is that clear? I want to count the number of days between two dates. How am I going to do that? So just do it like this. Let's say equals to, okay, now let me assume I have this date and I have let me say 12, 14, 20, 22. I want to know the number of days that are what? That are between these two dates. Now just say equals to days. Exactly. What is the end date? The end date means what? The later date. You know, this one has what? This one has passed. This is what? The later date. So you start from the later date and then you click on this. Then you say what? Enter like this. You see. Now means there is 6 days between what? These two dates. Is that clear? It's just like normal subtraction. for normal subtraction also, this is when you're going to start from right now. You say equals to this minus this. So same thing, you just use this. Exactly. Now, so that is what I'm having here. Is that clear? You see, on this one now we now have a lot. We still have some other function. We have the one we know as what network base. We have work base. We have e-date. We have e-month. We have yes, EOD, e-month, e-date, like that. Please, you look. The best thing you can do is what, just do the. I've started sharing my screen. Just the best thing you can do for yourself is this. Please, just make sure you go and watch those videos on Datakliq. If you cannot watch them, don't worry. On the YouTube channel I told you, it's just 5 minutes video per day. You can be watching them there. I'm going to be dropping them there. Exactly. Most of these things are actually some things I've treated, and there are some I'm going to treat later. But please, you see those Datakliq videos, so they are very comprehensive. If you can go to them, very comprehensive. They are done for the past cohorts. Exactly. And also, if you can do that for us, if you can try to subscribe to the channel and be watching the videos every day, so it's going to assist you. Exactly. So most of those things I'm going to be talking on them on the channel, but I don't think you can go to what network this, because if we should say we want to do that today, we are not going to touch logical function at all. In which I believe we are going to be needing the logical function more than this one, as for starting might not be needing those ones, but they are functions you need to know very also, because they are going to assist you when you start working. Exactly. Even not as a data analyst, even if you are working as probably a secretary or any other role, their function is going to assist you. So do that. Subscribe to that YouTube Datakliq channel. Subscribe to this Learn with Kobe channel. Watch the videos there, and you're going to get most of these things. And if you continue following, you just keep getting most of those things. Exactly. I am pending the time the recording of this class are going to be available. Some of the things we treated yesterday, they're already on that my YouTube channel, that Learn with Kobe. You're going to see them there. And also, if you can go back to the past video of Datakliq, you have tons of resources there also. Exactly. So please make sure you do that. Do it for yourself, and believe there are things you are going to thank yourself for later. Exactly. So now let us continue. So now let me go, permit me to go to the logical function. So the network is the EOD, they are in the past video, and if you think the past video are too long, don't worry, they are part of the things I'm going to talk about within the next 50 days. Exactly. So the class is going to be every day for the next 50 days. So that is just it. Now, let me go to this logical function. We have the if, we have this if, count if, sum if, and what? And an or. Yes. Then in our next class, we are going to be starting from lookup function and what condition. We are going to be treating this next week Saturday by God's grace. That's why in our life. So let me continue. Now, let me come here and say these are the things I want to treat here now in this logical function. And or sum if, count if, we have average if. Once I just explain this if, I believe we should get them if and ifs. So I'm going to explain count if and sum if. Average if, I believe once you can go through it, or you go and watch the video. Exactly. So where should I start from? Now let this be a dialogue. You see, we never have time to even say we want to go and abroad today. I'm sorry. Chukwemeka, where should I come back? Okay, I'll do that as well. So please, some people should meet themselves. I want to ask questions. Now, what does all mean? Osana did not release her hand since. Now, so I need some of you to raise up your hand now. Someone should explain and for me and all. If I'm using or between two words, what does it mean? Okay, Agbato. If I'm using or, Agbato, just talk on or. Sabato is not there again, no. Joshua, you have access to the mic. What does all means?
All will
Joshua, you
usually
have access to
mean,
the mic.
yes. Can you
It
hear
means what?
me?
Yes, I can hear you.
All will usually mean either of the two words, either of them, due to a
Thank you very
particular
much.
reason.
That means if one of the two, even if it is 10, if just one of them is 2, that means what? I'm going to have 2. Yes or no?
Yes, yes.
Thank you very much. Thanks. Now, okay, let us ask Habib. Habib, Habib Kazim. Now, what can you explain and for us? You have access to the mic now. Habib Kazim, can you explain and for us?
Okay. I mean, when you have the two words or that word must actually exist, unlike
Okay. Now
or
let
where
me
you have
ask you this
either.
question.
But can you hear me?
Now let me ask you this question.
Yes, can you hear?
Okay. Now I have 100 things now. I'm using and. Then 99 of them are correct. Just one is not correct. Am I go okay? 99 is true. Just one is what is false. Will you give me true or you give me false? Should I come again?
False. False.
False?
Yes.
Do you mean false?
Yes.
False. Why is it going to be false?
You mean when you are using and?
Yes,
It should
and.
be because you're actually specific about it.
So
So you
that
have
means
to
if I
be
have
accurate.
99 that is true, is and just one is false. You mean I'm going to be having false? Expect having 99 that are true.
Yes.
Ah. Well, you people sabi people. Thank you very much. I just want to know if you are going to get it. Yes, for and even if 99.9 is true, if one of it is false, it's going to give you false. Is that clear? And for all, if everything is false and just one out of 100 is true, it's going to give you 2. Is that clear? Now let us continue. That's what I just want to confirm. Please mute yourself. Kindly mute yourself, everyone. Thank you very much. So let me just go back now. Now, this is I'm going to be using, let me use age this time around. Age. So I have 23, I have 24, I have 12, I have 13, I have 15, I have, let me say 35, I have 67, I have 89. Now, I want to say, if I'm trying to use and, if I'm trying to use and, how am I going to use it? This is. If I say equals to and, I want to ask, no, now look at the question I want to ask. I want to ask, okay, if this number, if it is greater than 20 and less than 30, give me 2. If it is greater than 20 and less than 30, give me 2. Now I just say equals to and. Now say this is what greater than 20, comma, this is less than 30. Everyone, am I going to get true or false? Just drop. Is it true or false, everyone? What will I get? Is it true or false? Is it true I'm going to get or false? True. Thank you very much. I believe you guys are getting me. Why? Because it actually meets the true condition. Now, if I then say if this one is greater than 20 and this one is what? Lesser than 21, what will I get? It's greater than 20, but is it less than 21? No. So what will I get? It will be false. Exactly. Same thing. This one is what do confuse people also. 23 now. What is going to give false? Why? Because it is not what? I think greater than 20. It is not less than 23. It's exactly 23. So it's going to give me false. But if I say less than or equals to 23, it's going to give me 2. Oh, let me come again. If I say greater than 20 and less than or equals to 23, less than 23, it's going to give me false. Why? Because 23 is not less than 23. But if I say less than or equal to 23, yes, it is equal to 23. So it's going to what? Give me 2. Exactly. No, you can see it. Now let me now change this to what? Let me change this to what? If I say less than or equal to 39. So you can see it, yes, this one it means to call this one it means. Now let us now use or equals to or. If I say this is less than 20, no, greater than 20, sorry, and this is less than 35. Oh yeah, you and I, let us see. Now, please, I need someone to be responding. We're almost done with our class, so let's just make this one to be very interactive, because this conditional, this logical one, it's very logical, so we just need it to make me know you are getting it. Olajide, can you speak? You have access to the mic. Can you speak or not? If you can't, please let me know. I can give someone else. Olajide, unmute yourself. Olajide 1.
I can hear you. I can hear you.
Yes, good. So you are representing the class. So shall we?
Let me give it a try.
Let me unmute Glow also and Joshua. The three of you are representing the class. Please, try as much as possible not to disturb. Is that clear?
Okay.
Please. Glow, you have access. Joshua, you have access. The three of you have access. They are representing the class. I'm going to be asking questions. Then I'm expecting what response. So if you know where you are is very silent, please kindly unmute yourself. Exactly. Now, yeah, let's go. Now, so look at this now. I say if this one is greater than 20, is it greater than 20 or not?
It is.
It's greater than 20.
And it's less than 35. So since it is even or, one of the conditions has been met, yes or no?
Yes.
Yes.
So I'm going to just use it. Well, let me copy it. Let me paste it here. In fact, let me even use my output. So now explain everything one by one. Now, look at this one now. I have 12 here. Is it greater than 20? Is it greater than 20?
No, it's not.
It's not greater than 20.
But is it less than 35?
It is.
Yes, it
So
is.
it meets one of the conditions. Since we are using now, what am I going to have? True.
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 Yes.
Same thing
True.
goes for
One of the
But look
statements
at this
is.
50 now. Look at this 50. Is it greater than 20? Is it greater than 20?
Yes,
50 is
it
greater
is.
than
I said less
20.
than 20.
Yes.
So I said less than 20. Is it less than 20?
It's
No,
not
It's
less
it's
than
not.
less
20.
than. And is it less than 35? So
No,
that's
it's not
having
less than
false.
35.
Not less than 25, so it will be false.
Same thing goes to this one also. Less than what? 20? Is it less than 35? No, it's not less than 35 because it's actually 35. So that's why I'm having false. Please, is it clear?
Yes,
Yes,
sir.
sir.
No, so let me see what people are saying. What are people saying? Clear. I notice you're using less than. Yes. Thank you very much, Abato. So thank you very much. So I'm happy everyone got it. Now let us go to sum if and count if. Now let us now come from here. What I want to do, I want to sum any number that is above 25 from here. Sum if it is above 25. And that's equals to sum if. Now, this is another place where our naming of range can work. And now I give you an assignment. If you've not done that, I'm going to ask for my answer. Now, so let us go. Equals to sum if. What do I want to sum? I want to sum what? H. What is the criteria? So what? If it is greater than what? Let me say 32. So just make it like this. I'm looking at how we can do it. Okay, let me make it like this. Okay, let me make it in form of departments. Maths, English, Maths, Physics, CHM, Maths, Maths. So let's go. It's now equals to some. No, let me put my criteria here. Now, in fact, let us even do something here again. Let's just apply one of the things we learned yesterday. So these advantages of what? Of learning. So let us apply some of the things we learned. We've learned how to create lists yesterday, right? Maths, Physics, English, and CHM. Exactly. So now let me come here. Please, you guys should pay attention. You know, time has gone. I don't want to repeat this process. Please, I'm begging you, pay attention. Please, I'm begging you, pay attention. So I want to put as my criteria. You can say I'm begging you, please pay attention. I don't want to repeat this process at all. No. What I want to create a list here so that my criteria, I'll just be selecting my criteria instead of what? Instead of typing it. Now, what will I do? I'll just click on this space and I will go to my data. Come to my data validation. Now, what is one of the things you did yesterday? Please, for that person that said I should recap, this one of the things we did yesterday. Now, come and say data validation. Now, instead of allow any value, I'll not change what? I will not change what? Allow lists. Is that clear? I want to create a list. Where is my source? This is my source. Like this. Is that clear? And then say enter. Say okay. So yeah, that means I can select. Hey, it is PHY I wrote instead of PHY. Is that clear? Like this, like that. Now I want to count if. Now I want to count the age of anything I selected here. Now let us name this one also departments. Exactly. Let us name it departments. So now I'm now going to do this. It now be I want to sum equals to sum if. What is the range? The range is what? Department. Because the criteria fall in what? In departments. Oh, do you get it? The range is
Okay.
what? Where the criteria actually falls. Exactly. Now the criteria falls what? Under department. So my department will be my range. Now where's my criteria? This is my criteria. Then comma again. What's my sum wage? It is age I want to sum. Please, I don't know if you are getting this thing, please. So just close it like this. You can see it. Now, if I come here and I select mathematics, what happens? It will change. If I come here and I select physics, what happens? It will change. If I come here and I select what? CHM, what happens? It will change. And let us see, CHM, we have 35. And what do we have again in CHM? How many CHM do we have?
Just one.
Just from 35.
Physics, what do we have? How many physics do we have? 5, yeah? Why am I having this issue? What happened? Because let me edit this. Let me go to my formula. So, name manager. Physics, oh, it's not correct. Maths is correct. 23 plus 12 plus 7 plus 87. I think it's correct. Yes, it is. Now let's just check us in CHM 35. Let's check our English. Is it correct or not? Did you see it?
Okay.
Now let's just count it. Equals to count results is just to count the number. So what's my range? My range is what? Department. Yeah, I'm not summing. There's only department and what criteria I'll be using here. Department, comma. Then this my criteria. And see how many English I have variable. How many CHF? Let's just check. You know how many mathematics? We have 3 mathematics. Is it 3 or 4? Okay, we have 4 mathematics. How many CHF? We have okay, 1 English. How many physics? We have 2 physics. How many CHF? We have just 1 CHF. I hope this is clear to every one of us.
Yes, sir.
So clear. It's not quite. It's clear. Okay, let me quickly explain this. Let us say you should pay attention. This is it. Let me go back again. You want to use some if it's the first thing going to be asking for is for range. Maybe you have the criteria. Please stop typing it. It's disturbing me. Wait, I've checked. I'm going to explain. Now you know it's we have what criteria. Now the criteria means what? What you want me to look for? Where is it locating? Now what do you mean? Okay, now you know I'm in Datakliq. People are in Datakliq. If you want to look for curiosity, from where will you look for me? Is it from the tutor or from the participants? Everybody
Tutor.
answer me. Everybody answer me. From the tutor.
Participant.
So that means my own range will be what? Since criteria is what? The criteria is what? Curiosity, yes or no?
Yes,
Is that not the criteria?
that is the criteria.
Now, so my own range is what? Is it Datakliq tutor or Datakliq attendee?
It will be
Hello,
Datakliq.
will my own range be Datakliq tutor or Datakliq participants?
Datakliq.
Participant.
Am I participants?
Tutor.
Now, that means my own range will what? Will be here. Same thing. I'm looking for what? CHM as my range, as my criteria. Where is CHM? Is it under department or under age?
Department.
So that is why my range. Okay, I can actually select it like this. If that's what is confusing, you can select it like that. This is. Then that what's your criteria? Career SCG. Now this one not Datakliq tutor. Then what? What's the criteria? Career SCG. Select it like this, comma. Then what? I want to sum the age. So then you sum it. I believe this should be clear now, please. Then we have what we actually use list. List means that you can be changing the name to what to anything but you want. I believe this should be clear by now, please. Is it clear now?
It's clear. It's clear, sir.
Yes, sir.
Mutumayo, Amina Bello. People should type, please. I'm saying it clear. Fawaz Basham, please type. I'm waiting. Is it clear now? Okay, thank you. Fawaz Basham, clear. Okay, yes, thank you. So let us go. Let us move now. Now, so we have the if, then we are ending today's class. Is that clear? Now, what is if? You see, this if, its own issue is just like this. You know, this one is giving me true or false, right? Is that what it was giving me?
Yes, sir.
What if is just like, okay, instead of it giving you true or false, if it's just like, okay, you can actually say, instead of giving me true, this is what I want you to give me. No, I will say equals to if. Okay. I want to use this particular thing here. Hello, please, I'm begging you, please pay good attention. Okay, I can let me even start the typing by myself. Please pay good attention. Please, I'm begging you. Now, the first thing is I want to check If the age is more than 20 and if it is less than 40, we want to call it adults. Any other thing, we want to call it what? Old. Kò bá kéré, even if it is less than 20, you are still using old for it. Let me come again. If the age falls between 20 to 35, we want to call it, okay, let's use it. If the age falls between 20 to 25, we want to call it what? Youth. 20 to 35, youth. Let me write it out. 20 to 35, youth. Is that clear? Then from, let me say, above 35, I want to call it old. Then less than 20, I want to call it children. Please, don't let us repeat this aspect. Time is going, so we are not going to waste each other's time. Is that clear? So let me clear this space. Now, exactly. Now the first thing we are going to do is what? Now we say what 20 to 35. For us to get this thing, I will need my hand to come in, right? Is that not so? When I say equals to hand, I will say if this is greater than 20, comma, or this is what less than 35. Enter. You know it is true. That means this person is supposed to be what? Youth. But this one is giving me true. So if I don't want to, what will I say? I will just double click. I will now put if in front of this and. Then my hand will now be inside if. That means this will be my logical test. Let me come again. I've used my hand, right? It's telling me true. Now instead of true, what I actually want is youth and not true. So that is when my if now come. That means if is what? If something is true, what do you want me to return? If it is false, what do you want me to return? So I will now come here. Tap if like this. Now what's my logical test? This is my logical test, right? Everything here. Now if it is true, what do I want? If it is true, I want you to give me what? Youth. Eh? If it is false, let me just say for now, let me just say old if it is false. Please, I want to ask, do you understand this one? Now you see that any that is false is going to, you can see, but this one is what? It's not greater than 20 and it's what? It's not greater than 20. And it's what? It is not less than 25 because it is under use, so it does not fall within the range. Is that clear? So now let me just ask, do you understand what I just did now? Please. Do you understand? Clear? No, the one I just did now, the if and. Is it clear? Yes. Thank you very much. Yes, that's great. I believe we can move now. Since we all have gotten down one now, so please now let us now go. Now, you know what actually wants what? We've not ended our discussion. We actually want to check for what if it is above 30 and if it is less than 20. Now, what will I now say? I will now come here again. Instead of saying my false, value is false, I still have to condition. So here I'll just input with another if function again. Oh, I'm going to what? Instead of putting my false directly, I'll now say if it is false. So now let us check for another condition again. Exactly. Now it's now be logical test. If this is less than 20, what should it return for me? Return what? Children. But if it is false, what? Give me what? Old. Because if it is false, it's going to fall. If it is false, that means it does not what make these two words. Now let me explain this. Now you know the first condition is if it is what greater than 20 and less than 35, give me what? Youths. Now it does not meet any of this condition. Now that's okay. Now Come and check for another condition again. If it is not less than 20, give me true again. If it is not false again, that means the person is not less than 20, and the person is what? It does not fall between 21 to 35. That means the person was above 35. Give me odd like that and enter like this. Like this. You can see it now. Please, do you all understand? Please, do you understand? I want to see yes, 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 yes. Is it clear or not?
It's clear, sir.
I'm very happy. So that's good. Thank God you get it. So since we've all gotten it, that will be where we are going to be ending our class for this week. God's willing, we meet in our next class by next week Saturday. So God's planning our life by next week Saturday, we meet in class again. So now, do you have questions for me? Let me quickly prepare your test, your quiz. Busola, please, are you there?
Yes, I'm here. So,
Okay, please.
so please, before
Let
they
me
start asking questions, I think I should send the attendance link right now so that they can start taking the attendance.
Okay. Everyone, you permit me to kind of take your time a bit today, exactly, so that you can fill the form. You can fill the class quiz.
I've sent the attendance link to the chat box, so they can start marking the attendance. You can continue, Kowi. You can continue. But if you have the quiz link with you now, you can send it to me so that I can post it in the
Please,
chat box.
I've been very busy, so I've not been able to do that. I will set it now and send to you. So please,
All right.
everyone, if you have a question,
right.
you can. Please don't forget what I told you. You need to be learning every day. Go and check the former this thing. Go and check the former Datakliq video, and you can also subscribe to the YouTube channel I told you about. It's going to assist you. Go and check the former video. The YouTube channel, it's going to be every day. So you are going to see it there also. So if you have questions,